I'm so frustrated right now. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about a very Stewie kind of subject. Obey me, bitch! Anyway, so pretty much we got a situation here. Carl's death on The Walking Dead. Now, I have very diversive opinion on this. I don't know if I want to say it, because honestly, I think this is the moment that killed Walking Dead. That's just my opinion. You guys shut the fuck up, please. Anyway, yeah, they're watching Scarface, sorry. Anyway, Carl's death in Walking Dead is possibly... Hold on. Possibly the worst... One of the worst things that happened in television history. And not because of his death. Now, I don't have a problem with him dying, like, in the show. That's not what the problem I have here. The problem here is the writing and the way the episode was done and how they killed Carl. That was the problem I had. Okay, so... Honestly, Westworld has just became my favorite because I was already deciding which one I liked more, and this episode just kind of... That last episode I watched really just fucked with me. I mean, it just rubbed me the wrong way. And me and my friend Kevin agree on this. Pretty much, I just don't understand it. Like, I made a video about Carl's dying about a couple months ago when he got bit. And we all knew he was going to die. Now, the major problem with last week's episode, Honor, was the fact that they literally make the whole episode about him dying. I mean, it's like, dude. And Greg Nicotero directed this, and not his fault the episode sucked. It's just Scott making dumb decisions like this. It's like, there was a time Walking Dead, they had to put time and effort and good writing and good story into the like, you were looking forward to each episode, but now it's kind of like, I'm not even looking forward to it anymore. It's like, what type of bullshit are they gonna pull next? I mean, what the fuck? I mean... Granted, I still want to watch the rest of Season 8. I might watch the rest, but I don't know if I'm going to watch the rest on TV. I might just wait till Netflix for the rest of the show, because honestly, why am I going to waste money to go watch the show on TV when I can wait for it on Netflix and watch it all at once? And plus, when I got to worry about bullshit like this, that drives me nuts. Because the commercials were taking away from the main story. I bet you if I would have watched this episode without the commercials, it probably would have been better, but the fact that there was commercials getting in between all this dramatic, emotional shit just made it even worse. And honestly, I feel like they just dragged out Carl's death throughout the entire 90-minute episode, which honestly is ridiculous. They should have saved Carl's death for the end of the episode, because we already fucking knew he was gonna die. Like, he got bit. No fucking shit he's gonna die. Why do we gotta drag it out through the whole episode? Oh, I'm dying, I'm sorry, I love you, I'm dying, I'm sorry, I love you. Like, no fucking shit. No fucking shit, you're dying. We fucking knew that. Like God. Another thing I hate about the episode was the fact that it pretty much... The pacing of it was horrible. I mean, they switched back from Carl and Morgan they switched from Carl to Morgan and Carol to Carl and Morgan and Carol to Carl and Morgan and Carol. And I'm like... Focus on one thing! Like, why are we switching back and forth so many fucking times? I mean... I honestly would have preferred Carl and Morgan throughout the more of the episode, because they were more important than this fucking part. That's what they should have done. They should have made Carol and Morgan's part the first half of the episode, and have the second half be Carl dying. I would have liked that a lot more. But the fact they kept switching back and forth like that, just, you know, it just was just really fucking annoying. And the third thing I had with the episode, and this is the biggest one, how Carl died. Now, okay. Yeah, like the fuck, like, he gets bit in a random forest by a random zombie helping a random person he doesn't even fucking know. I'm like, Scott, who decided to do this? Like, why the fuck did they sit back there? Like, oh, okay, how are we gonna kill Carl off, guys? Oh, well, let's see. Let's just let him get bit by this random zombie because, hey, he got shot in the chest and shot in the head and almost got hit by the bat with Negan. Hey, let's let a random fucking zombie in the forest just kill him and let him by. Great idea, Jimmy. Yeah, a really fucking great idea. I think that'd be a great episode. And oh yeah, you know what else we're gonna do for the episode? What's that, Jimmy? Well, you see, I think for the episode where he dies, we should just drag it out and keep switching back and forth. And let's not give a fuck about the writing because nobody gives a fuck about the show anyway. And we got low ratings anyway. Yeah, great idea, Bob. I really like that. Yeah, thanks, Jimmy. I really appreciate that. Well, Bob, but people might get mad. No, Jimmy. I really think people are gonna love this episode because no fucking. Who the fuck are you people? Like, seriously, what the fuck was going through your head when you decided to kill Carl like this? I really want to fucking know. Like, I get it. I'm not getting on Chandler. Chandler is not the problem here. It's the fucking Walking Dead showrunners. I mean, it's like D.B. Weiss and David, the creators of Game of Thrones, do not do the half of the shit that these fuckers do. I mean, it's like, yeah, when they kill somebody off like John, there's a fucking reason. He comes back. He gets brought back to life. When they kill somebody like Ned and those people in the beginning, there's a fucking reason for it. There's always a fucking reason for a death in Game of Thrones. There was no fucking reason for Carl to die like that. Like, there was literally no fucking reason. Like, he... Sorry, I'm gonna try to calm down. But anyway, so the point I'm trying to make is I don't agree with Carl dying like this in the slightest. Do I think Carl should have died? Yes, because I do want Chandler Riggs to do other stuff. There's no other way he could have done other stuff if he was doing the show, because every time he tried to do other stuff, people reference, oh, you're Carl. So now that he's dead, he can. But the problem here, the main problem I'm having, is the way they killed him off and how they did it. It's just so fucking retarded. And the Indian guy's like, oh, I'm gonna honor your sacrifice. Bitch, you're not gonna honor shit. You're probably gonna fucking die too. Like, fucking seriously, how the fuck are you gonna honor Carl, who literally sacrificed himself and literally fucking trusted your ass? And look what happened when he fucking died after trusting your ass. Well, what do you fucking do? Like, unfucking believable. Like, Carl, you should have just let that Indian fucking die in the fucking forest, you fucking idiot. Like, why the fuck did you... I don't know. It's just really bad writing is my fucking point. It's like... There was a time in Walking Dead where you never had to worry about the writing being bad. Even in Season 5, when there was a lot of filler and boring shit, the writing was still good. This writing is fucking horrible. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand. I really don't. Season 8, honestly, has some of the worst writing I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like, there was a couple episodes in Season 8 that were great, like Ezekiel's episode. That was freaking amazing. Like Morgan killing those guys in the jail. That was freaking amazing. This is not freaking amazing. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? I don't understand. I just don't understand what happened to Walking Dead. Like, why did it go from this amazing show to this fucking fuckfest they don't even give a fuck about? I just don't get it. Like, now here's what I would have done with Carl. Yes, do I agree Carl should have died? Yes, I do, because Chandler Riggs should be able to do other stuff. He's done the show for 8 fucking seasons, and he wants a break. But this is how I would have done it. I would have waited until Season 9. If you guys didn't know, Andrea was supposed to be in the show, but they killed her off in Season 3. Most people know that. Andrea was still alive in the comic. But guess how Andrea died in the comic? Oh, she was saved Eugene fighting a bunch of walkers in a Whisperer War with a lot of shit going on. And he died a fucking hero saving Eugene, somebody she already knew and loved. Now, if Carl would have done that, I wouldn't have been mad. I would have been like, that would have been a much more emotional death that made sense. But the way they killed Carl here, it's like, what the fuck? Like, Carl literally, if Carl would have took Andrea's place in her death, I wouldn't have been so mad. Like, okay, that makes sense. They replaced Carl with Andrea's death in the comic. That makes sense. He died a hero saving Eugene and fighting the Whisper War and fighting all those walkers. It wasn't just one walker that killed him. He was attacked by a bunch. That makes sense. But no, let's just let one random fucking walker kill him. Okay. Makes sense to me. Yeah, so you get my point. Honestly, I'm not going to watch Walking Dead for a while. I'm just going to wait for Season 8 to get on Netflix because at this point, I just don't give a fuck anymore. It's like that episode just made me realize like they just don't give a fuck about the show anymore. It's like, oh, fuck the fans, let's just kill Carl off in the most random stupid ass way possible and then make it a fucking emotional shit. Oh wait, never mind, let's keep switching back to, I mean, I don't know. But anyway, guys, comment down below what you guys thought about Carl's death, and yeah. I'm gonna go and try to make another video for tomorrow or something. Yeah. So. Oh yeah, and Avengers Infinity War got pushed up a week. That's great. So that's good news. But yeah, I just had to get this off my chest because honestly, Westworld and Game of Thrones are officially better than Walking Dead at this point, because that's pretty sad, because Walking Dead used to be the best show of all time. And now it's like, oh, fuck the show, we don't give a fuck anymore. It's gonna end anyway. Let's just fucking not give a fucking... write it poorly because nobody cares about it anyway. Well, I care about it. I care about it, Scott Tipple, okay? I used to care about it. I tried my best to care about it. And you're just making it worse. Like, stop. God. Like, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is like the only redeeming thing of this show left. Like, Negan is the only thing redeeming this show left. And I honestly, if they kill him, I'm literally going to say this is the worst show of all time. Like, I honestly, if they do that, then I'm just going to be like, I'm literally going to go to the Walking Dead creators and fucking shoot them in the head, because I'm fucking done. Like, this is just total bullshit, and that's just my opinion. So, I'll see y'all later. Tatum Meister signing out.